I'm Kimberly Connolly, and I'm the Associate Director for Technology, Innovation, and Integration, and I've been here at Knoll for 5 years. So when we went fully remote last spring, my first priority was to think like a teacher, but also put on my parent hat at the same time. I wanted to make sure both our teachers had everything they were going to need to teach. I wanted to make sure that the parents also felt somewhat at ease knowing that the students were as prepared as they could be. Thankfully, we are a one-to-one school, so our number one thing was that we had enough devices to get to the homes of every remote learner. And from there, we were able to use platforms that we were already using in the classroom, like Google Classroom and Seesaw. We have a lot of new community members, so I want to make sure that they're as prepared as our other students and everyone feels as ready for remote learning again if it's necessary. I stuck around throughout the summer and ran a lot of mini workshops for our teachers, both virtually and when we were allowed to come on campus in small groups so that we could actually see the tools in action. I wanted to make sure that our teachers were using tools that weren't brand new. I didn't want to throw new at them under the stress of the pandemic itself. When I was a student in elementary school, I remember one thing about computer science class. It was a turtle, and we had to learn how to turn them 90 degrees around a computer screen. And what I learned at a very young age was that I was beginning to learn what coding and programming was. Most of my technology learning happened in school and in college and at my earlier jobs and professions. So I just used that tool and brought it here to school, where it inevitably became necessary that our teachers can do all of these things. The way that I teach has changed dramatically. I want you to look at the characters that were in the book and start to develop the characters in the virtual environment. This summer, 6th graders read the book Powerless. So they're working together to create collaborative spaces inside of co-spaces. They're creating dioramas and models and merge cubes where they're taking the superheroes and characters that they read about and making them come to life on the screen. Our students are learning, and they're learning how to use innovative, creative tools. They're learning how to be self-driven, self-moderate, working towards goals that are achievable. They're enjoying themselves, more importantly. They're happy. You can see that in them. They're happy to be here. They're happy to be back at school, and they're happy to see their parents after school. There's a time away that they can enjoy themselves and then be back together as family again.